Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the Connecticut Sun. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season and finals, but also a cup final. So there are two championships to win in one season.
Go. So the Sun win the tip. Now here is Queen. Guarded closely.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Gonzalez. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Tania Citron went third, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Iriafin, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
And good on both.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Citron, no good. Here's Queen. Power down with both hands.
You got to be kidding me. Point guard power slam?
She can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, you're going to see her torch the D in all kinds of ways every time she takes the floor.
And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Queen covering. Beesamon outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Queen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick hand to the steal, and Matt hops in the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
And good defense leads to easy baskets.
Yeah, Tim, you hit it right on the head. One usually leads to the other, and that's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball.
Outside Citron. Clock at 6. Beesamon. Here's Austin. They can't stop the run with that one. Beyond the arc. They get it again. And here's Queen. 8 points for her.
Well, her teammates, her coaches love it. Austin, big-time rejection.
Citron goes in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, it took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
Sometimes all it takes is once to get a team going. Let's see.
Yeah, Brian, let's see if this offense gets anything going. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here tonight.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Austin. Off target with the 3.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Here's Queen. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Outside Citron.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
The Mystics on offense. They trail by 11. Takes the three. It's tipped, but she recovers it. Second chance shot. The Sun pull it in.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
That one drops for her.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The kick out to Misaman. Pass to Citron. Emma Misaman in the high post. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Queen. Drains the three-pointer.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Now here's Citron.
Misaman outside. Here's the three. That shot missing.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Pass to Queen. There's the killer two-hand slam.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Citron.
Misses from the corner.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Here's Iriathan.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Shot clock at 6.
Outside for Citron.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, she's now 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start she was hoping for.
Now here is Queen. Defense right on her. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting. Pass to Misaman. Here's Austin. Citron for 3. And another 3 for Washington.
Nice dish from Austin. What a team player.
First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
Pass to Misaman. Austin. Launches it. It's not going to go for her.
She's missed everything this quarter. Everything. Every shot she's taken has been a miss. I mean, it's just been hard to watch.
Reiner. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Iriathan.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
And that one's good.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Miesman. Got a piece of it. Here's Queen. He can't hit that time. So it's Washington now. To the middle. Here's Miesman. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Offensive versatility allows Miesman to play high or low in the paint.
Here's Queen, and she banks in the layup.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Iriafen. Screen by Miesman. The three is up. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Reiner, good.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Miesman. And that one's good. Austin.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Here's Queen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Now here's Miesman. Queen covering. Miesman. Count it.
A phenomenal pick-and-pop player. Miesman is masterful at setting screens and finding holes in the defense.
Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll be 2 chances at the free throw.
When we talk about consistently good franchises, the Sun are always in the conversation.
It's been 8 straight years of getting to at least the second round. 7 of those 8 years a winning record. Despite a couple finals appearances, they're still looking for that first WNBA title.
He's perfect from the line this time.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Great shooting reflexes from Herbert Harrigan. Her team setting her up, and she knocks it down.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics ball.
Mystics ball.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Iriafen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Miesman.
Iriafen a screen.
From outside, off the mark.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside. She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Queen covering. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From the arc. Not gonna go that time.
She's just had a brutal outing, and she still hasn't managed to get a field goal, and the team is struggling because of it. 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed, punished down low.
This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, 1 home and 1 away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And here's Connecticut. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
And another miss by Washington. Here's Queen. And that one drops for her.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
It's a deflection. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Iriefin. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Basket good. Now here is Queen. Tight defense on her. From down in the low post, it goes.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Iriefin. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Queen, shot is good.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
And again, it's Washington converting.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Makes it off the glass.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Pass to Iriefin. Iriefin a screen. Now Herbert Harrigan. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. Off target from outside. Down low. Herbert Harrigan with the steal. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
And already that's their 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get her out of there. Probably until the 3rd quarter.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Queen. Non-stop scoring machine here. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She has been ever present in the paint today, getting so many of her points from inside.
Pass to Iriefin. Citron. Screen by Austin. Citron, shot is good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yeah, so they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Austin. Over Griner, and Brittany Griner with the block. Unloads. Queen misses. So it's Washington now. Back to Herbert Harrigan. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Here's Queen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside Citron. And another three for Washington.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
She had a great start from behind the arc, and she simply kicked it up a notch here in the second.
Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Now here's Iriafin. Now Austin. She's covered by Edwards. From 12 feet out, does not score again, and that's her fourth miss against one make. Here's Queen, and another three for Connecticut.
What a top-notch game she's having, and really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Outside for Citron. And there's the call on Austin. That's her first foul.
First personal foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
And so here's Connecticut.
2:19 remaining.
Here's Queen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Count it.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Pass to Austin. Iriafin. She's covered by Edwards. And here's Austin. Shoots a fader. And Washington again with the bucket. Now here is Queen. Not a lot of room. Hits it from three-point range.
She's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside.
Pass to Iriafin. Herbert Harrigan. Austin. Queen covering. Back to Citron. Now Austin. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. Edwards grabs the miss.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Griner misses.
There's another shot from outside, and they're not attacking or going in and seeking contact like it did in the first.
And you can't play the score. You have to play your game. They need to keep mixing it up.
It's stolen by Edwards. Rivers. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Three-pointer. Hit the shot at the very last second.
The pressure on her in those circumstances was massive.
Pressure? What pressure? You cannot rattle her no matter what the situation is.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sun on top, opening a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. in the second half. First half wasn't even close, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Pass to Iriafen. Citron. Austin inside. She's guarded by Griner. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely. Bangs home the trifecta.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Citron.
Six to shoot. Launches a three.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Kiki Iriafen.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing her? The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Looking to end her cold spell. She takes it up and lays it in.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And one player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
Outside for Citron.
Pick by Misaman. And again, it's Washington converting.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Misaman. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Queen got is good.
It's nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
It's stolen by Queen. In transition, here come the Sun. Count the basket.
This is the kind of shooting performance that coaches dream of. Great start to this third quarter.
And here's Washington.
Pass to Citron.
And it's off from three-point range.
One made 3 for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
To the right side. Now here is Queen. Edwards, covered by Iriafen. Shoots from the baseline.
And it's Iriafen with the rebound. Citron.
Offline with the 3.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Out to Iriafen.
And the layup falls.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Now here's Iriafen.
She's got 6. Screen by Misaman.
Here's Citron.
And Washington again with the bucket. Here's Queen. Banked in off the glass.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pass to Citron. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Pass to Misaman. Iriafin. Screen by Misaman. They get the rebound. Here's Queen. And the shot goes in. And here's Washington. Queen covering. Soft touch off the glass.
So talented. She can make plays like that in her sleep, guys.
Lays it up and banks it in.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Now, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Pass to Austin. Fires for three. Edwards grabs the miss. Now here is Queen. She's covered closely. Here's Griner. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Now here's Citron. She's got 22.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of quarter.
And basket is good. Got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
And the free throw, no good.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy too.
Pass to Iriafin. Herbert Harrigan. Here's Citron. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
And here's Queen. Here's Griner, guarded by Austin. Griner inside. Austin's there. Griner good.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. He's just lethal around the rim.
Now here's Iriafin. 6 points for her. Citron for three. And Iriafin is going to pick up the foul. That is the first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's the Sun. Miller, covered by Iriafin. Pass to Queen. Now Nelson Adota. And she banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Citron. She's got 27.
Another good rebound, And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And here's Washington. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Puts up the three. The shot that time not on target. And Connecticut has possession. And the basket by Miller.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the
2
basketball.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Herbert Harrigan. It's Sonia Citron on the wing. To stop the run. That's good, and it's Kiki Iriafin with the assist.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
Miller left side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Citron. She has 30. Now Queen to the inside. To the left side wing. Pass to Nelson Adota. Here's Queen. No good from outside. And here's Washington. Citron. And she uses the glass on the layup.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
And so here's Connecticut. And here's Nelson Adota. To the left wing. Pass to Burke. And here's Queen. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Iriafin with the rebound.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
16 feet out. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Sun ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. See the Sun taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that'll wrap it up.